this club is different. It's just different. It's not like any other club.
When Edwin Booth founded the club 125 years ago, it was to bring together the theater community with industry.
He wanted to keep it to about 40% persons of the theater and 60% the other professions, because in his day, actors could not be members of private clubs. They were outcasts.
What does it feel like to be a member of the Players? When you say, you know, yeah, I'm a member of the Players Club, do you want to go, what does that mean to you?
I mean, it's a source of pride for me, above all else. When you look at the people who came before us, I mean, not only were we founded by Edwin Booth, but our founding members were, you know, General Sherman and Mark Twain, and I'd say the list is insane. And through the years, I mean, Jimmy Cagney spent more time in that grill room downstairs throwing them back than almost anyone in our history. And the stories that come out of that, I won't share with you, but they're remarkable. And, you know, we really want to kind of contribute our own legacy, to layer on what's already there.
You go through these rooms and you start thinking about what this club was created for, and it just makes you want to learn and the more you learn, the more you want to be part of it, the more you want to, you know, remember what it was and bring that there and be part of that. One of the things I like to say is that this place is haunted, but not in the normal sense, not in the like scary, like, you know, ghosts or like rattling things, though I've heard that happens. I have never experienced it personally, but I believe they're sitting in the grill. I believe they're hanging out and watching the shows. I believe they're at the parties, you know what I mean? I really feel sort of that spirit of the club.
Booth loved it so much, and he was so happy with the way it started that often there would be great revelry and noise going on downstairs, and the manager of the day would come up the next morning and say, "Oh, Mr. Booth, I'm so sorry, our members were very noisy last night, and I hope you didn't mind." And he said, "Oh, no, I leave the door open, because that's why I formed the club. I want to hear them enjoying themselves."
And there have been some nights while plays are reading where I can almost imagine Booth opening his door and listening down and liking it.
What do you think the appeal to an up-and-comer would be?
I don't think the lore and the magic of the place is inaccessible to anybody. And anyone who has an iota of knowledge of theater or love of New York cannot help but be just mesmerized by this place.
This can be your second home if you let it be. That's what it is. Writers come here and they just sit in this room and they write. There's a magic here.
You know, you love that New York has all these little secrets and these nooks and crannies tucked everywhere, but to be kind of a permanent part of one of them is an exciting thing. This could not have happened anywhere else. It was founded by the greatest theater artists of its day, and New York is the hub for theater in this country. It always has been and it always will be. That is part of the fabric that makes this place so fantastic, and this building is part of it, and the membership is part of it.
It's pretty much a member-run organization, so if you're going to be part of it, what are you bringing? You know, what do you have to give us as well? Because that's how this club's going to continue forever.
People join clubs to be mentored. They join clubs to make connections. And that's what we have to be doing moving forward, to have this as the kind of come-to place for a young professional to move forward, but also for an older professional to be giving back to the profession and giving back to the theater. That's my vision.
It was not a showcase club like the Improv or Catch a Rising Star at that time. We presented talent in New York. It was kind of what they called the first little yuppie nightclub in New York.